Refactoring used to be the chore nobody wanted. Renaming a function across 40 files. Migrating from one library to another. Splitting a giant module into smaller ones. Hours of careful, boring, error-prone work. Everyone agreed it should be done. Nobody actually volunteered. Today, Episode 6. Refactoring at scale, where AI agents absolutely crush old find and replace. The boring part of refactoring is finally somebody else's problem. Let's start with why AI is so good at this specific kind of work. Refactors are mostly mechanical. There's a clear before and after. The transformation is well defined. You're not inventing new logic, you're systematically changing existing logic. That's exactly the kind of work AI agents are good at, and humans are bad at. Compare the two approaches on a real refactor, renaming a function across a codebase. Find and replace. Fast but stupid. No awareness of context. Breaks in tricky cases. Misses semantic changes. Renames things that shouldn't be renamed because they happen to match the string. You spend the saved time verifying every change manually. AI refactor. Understands the code structure. Handles edge cases like only renaming actual references, not comments or strings that happen to match. Updates tests and documentation alongside the code change. Can run verification, type checking, tests after each batch. The work that used to be a chore is now a prompt. 3 patterns where AI refactoring shines. Pattern 1. Library migrations. Moving from moment.js to date-fns. From Axios to Fetch. From REST to TRPC. From CommonJS to ESM. From class components to function components. These have a clear before-after at the API level. The agent reads the imports, rewrites every call site, updates the tests, runs the test suite, fixes any breakage. A real prompt that works. Migrate this repository from moment.js to date-fns. Step 1. Show me a plan first. Which files, what changes? Step 2. Replace imports in call sites file by file. Step 3. Update tests where date formats appear. Step 4. Run pnpm test after each batch. Step 5. Remove moment from package.json last, only after everything else is green. What used to be a 2-day project is now a 2-hour one. And the diff is reviewable because it was done in batches with passing tests at every step. Pattern 2. Extract and restructure. Splitting a 2,000-line file into focused modules. Extracting shared logic that's been copy-pasted 3 places. Moving from everything in one place to clean separation of concerns. 2 flavors of this come up constantly. First, splitting a monster file. Prompt, break src/utils.ts into focused files, date.ts, string.ts, validation.ts. Update all imports across the codebase. Keep tests passing. The agent reads the monster file, groups functions by concern, writes the new files, updates every import statement, runs the tests. Job done in 20 minutes instead of half a day. Second, extracting shared logic. Prompt, these 3 files, billing, notifications, webhooks, all have similar retry logic with backoff. Extract it into a shared with retry helper in src/utils/retry.ts. Update the 3 files to use the helper. Keep tests passing. Again, the agent reads, plans, executes, verifies. The lifting work is done. You review the result. Pattern 3. Style and convention sweeps. Once you've documented your conventions, remember Claude.md from episode 4, the agent can sweep an existing codebase and bring it into compliance. Throwing bare error calls instead of your custom app error class? The agent finds them and replaces them. Using console.log where the project uses a structured logger? Swept. Mixing import styles across files? Normalized. These are mechanical but tedious. Exactly the work AI is for. One critical discipline applies to all 3 patterns. Small batches. Tests green between batches. 1 pull request per batch. A 200-file refactor in a single pull request is unreviewable. Nobody will look at it carefully. Bugs will sneak in. Reviewers will rubber stamp it. Bad outcome. 5 files at a time. Run the tests. Open a small PR, merge it. Move on. This is the same logic as episode 3's 1 change at a time. Atomic prompts produce atomic diffs. Atomic diffs are reviewable. Reviewable diffs ship safely. The discipline scales from a single feature to a 100-file migration. The 4-step rhythm. Plan first, let the agent describe its approach. Batch second, work on 5 to 20 files at a time. Tests third, verify after each batch. Ship fourth, merge each batch as its own PR. Plan, batch, tests, ship. That's the refactoring loop. What used to take days now takes hours.